Now, will Jey Uso finally be world champion after Saturday night's main event defeating Gunther? Hey, that's what this video is for. Guys, if you're new here, hit the like button, hit subscribe, comment down below. Trust me, you want to stick to the end of this video because I think it's about time we firstly put respect on Jey Uso's name and secondly, make him champion. Yay! Look, before I begin, for the people that know me and for the people that watch the podcast, I've talked many times shit about Jey Uso, but I think I've done a 180. I think it was after the IC title win against Bron Breakker. He's actually grown on me, all right? Like, to begin with, I never saw what people saw in him. I just found his whole shtick cringy. I just never liked it. I never saw him as the main event guy. But yeah, after that IC title win, he grew on me. And then I started to see what people saw in him, and I think he deserves the world title. And look, to the extent where I think he deserves to headline most PLEs. Now, with that out of the way, the first reason as to why Jey Uso should hold the world title is he's a veteran. He's been in the company for over 10 years now. I think 15 years actually. Which better person to give it to than Jey Uso? You know, this guy has put blood, sweat, and tears into the company. You know, he has won a singles title before, but it only lasted a month and it wasn't even a world title, the IC title. But he's also won the World Tag titles many times with his brother Jimmy, sorry. He's never won the North Star of the company, as Cody Rhodes puts it. He's never won a world title. You know, that's the ultimate goal, you know, being in the company. You know, that is like something you dream about, you know, being a kid, watching the WWE. So, but this guy is so over. He's so over right now. I feel like he's red hot right now. Not to the great Gunther and what he's done. You know, this guy is over with the fans too himself. He's gained the respect of a lot of veterans, a lot of legends. And not only them, even with the fans and whatnot. So, like, you know, not to put him down, but I feel like it's about time for Jey Uso to just reach the next level in the company. And as I said, Jey Uso has been in the company for over 10 years now, and it wasn't up until recent that he had opportunities to win the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, notably at SummerSlam 2023 when he faced Roman Reigns, and then he faced Seth Rollins at a random Monday Night Raw. He lost that match, and then recently Backlash 2024 when he faced Damian Priest, where he got robbed. So he has had chances where WWE hasn't really pulled the trigger when he was red hot, and he continues to be red hot, and they still haven't pulled the trigger on him. So they better pull the trigger at Saturday night's main event where Jey Uso can finally get his moment and win the world title. This guy is so over with the fans right now and has been for the past God knows how many years. Like, it's very rare to get a superstar to connect to the fans the same way Jey Uso has. Like, for goodness sake, every time you hear Jey Uso's music hit, everyone in that arena, even at home, even you have Pat McAfee at ringside doing the yeet. I haven't seen this in so long. I mean, I couldn't think of the last superstar to have connected the same way Jey Uso has with the fans. You had Travis Scott yeeting with him, you know, on the way to the ring, you know, on the debut episode of Raw on Netflix. But yeah, so like the way this guy is connected with the fans, I feel like it's a telltale sign to Triple H and the company that this guy should be a world title holder. And that leads me into my next point. This guy was ranked number 4 in 2024 in merch sales. Obviously behind Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and CM Punk, but that in of itself is very impressive. Like, if you have a superstar who is generating that amount of money for the company, you could only imagine the amount of money the company is going to get if you put this guy as champion. Like, could you imagine all the t-shirts he can make, all the new catchphrases he can make, you know, being a world title holder, all the, you know, I know WWE like to make the custom superstar title belts, you know, imagine a custom world heavyweight championship of Jey Uso's. Like, that would be mental. Like, they did it for LA Knight, who is pretty much on the same level as Jey Uso right now, in the mid-carder level, you know, with the US championship it was, at the time he held the belt. You know, they did it with him. Why not do it with the man who was ranked number 4 in merch sales in 2024? But obviously there's a reason as to why he was number 4 in terms of the rankings for the merch sales. It's simply put down to 3 things: his charisma, mic skills, and in-ring ability. Let's start with charisma. Like, the way he yeets to the ring, the way he's connected with the fans, that is his charisma. His catchphrases, just everything about the sunglasses, the attire, that is charisma. That is his personality, you know, shown through himself. But not everybody can have the mic skills. I'm not saying Jey Uso's on the same level as CM Punk, John Cena, and The Rock. You know, he's not on that level, but he is a great talker on the mic. You know, anytime he's in the ring with the likes of CM Punk, or the likes of a great superstar superstar on the mic. He seems to be on the same level as them. You know, the way he presents himself through his promos, you feel the emotion in what he's saying. You know, just recently with Gunther, you know, that interaction, that promo that they had on the last Raw, like that was phenomenal. You know, the way he was talking about how he wanted to break the mold and how he wanted to be world champion so badly. Like, you felt that through the screen. Not a lot of superstars can do that. You know, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin said this to Randy Orton. He had him on his podcast, I think it was about 5 years ago actually, but somewhat recent. And he said, like, I didn't feel the emotion in your promos up until now, up until late in his career. And you're talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin. This guy was a gem on the mic. Bringing emotion, bringing that sort of attribute to your promos, it's like not a lot of superstars can do it. And Jey Uso has seemed to find, you know, that balance in balancing what he has to say with emotion and in the way he connects with the crowd. He balances that all into one, and that's what makes for a great speaker, a great superstar on the mic. And that's why, again, Jey Uso should be world champion. Could you imagine if Jey Uso was holding the belt right now, the feuds he'd create, the promos he'd cut with the belt on? We already know he can cut a promo right now, but holding the belt while cutting a promo, talking about whatever's going on with the emotion he creates, with the connectivity with the crowd he creates, like that would reach another level that I think would supersede what he is already. I was talking about the feuds Jey Uso can create with the world title, but let's name the superstars he can have a feud with. Maybe before WrestleMania, maybe at WrestleMania, maybe we can get like who knows, maybe if CM Punk doesn't intervene with the Roman storyline, you know, with him going for Cody's belt, maybe if Jey Uso wins the belt, we can get a CM Punk Jey Uso match with CM Punk being heel maybe, or we can get a rerun of the Damian Priest match where Jey Uso is looking to get his rightful win against Damian Priest where he got robbed at Backlash, or we can get like maybe Seth Rollins, we can get a Kevin Owens if he's gonna, you know, jump ship to SmackDown. Endless possibilities of matches we can get with Jey Uso as champion, and with every single feud that could possibly be made, you already know it's gonna feed families, okay? Watching this video, still not convinced, still not wanting Jey Uso champion, and with all my points that I've just said, see it from a business side of things, okay? See it from a business perspective. Look, Saturday Night Main Event is WWE's new baby. You know, it's been its baby for so long. We all know it was there in the 80s and then it died, and now they're trying to bring it back to life. I think it's the third time they're trying to bring it back to life. They are trying to make this as big as possible. They are trying to make it a success, okay? Now, on this edition, this upcoming edition of Saturday Night's Main Event on January 25th, you got 2 championship matches. I don't know if there's another one, but you got Sheamus, you got Braun Breaker for the IC title, and you got the main event, which is Gunther versus Jey Uso for the world title, okay? What better way to drive more fans, more viewers onto your product than making Jey Uso world champion? Okay, make him world champion, and I can almost guarantee, I can guarantee, I can 1,000,000% guarantee you're going to have way more viewers than both episodes combined, okay? Because it gives the fans something to look forward to with every Saturday Night's Main Event episode. Because if you're going to have the champions, both champions in terms of this edition, retain their belts, where's the motive for a viewer to come back to your product, to come back to watch that event? I will sure as hell not watch it. Why would I watch it? To come back and see a champion retain his title? I don't know. Look, maybe I'd watch it in the way because I'm a fanatic WWE fan, but I know the casual viewer, the normal viewer won't watch it. Again, you make Jey Uso champion, it will set an example, it will set a standard for your Saturday Night's Main Event product going forward. Do I see Jey Uso winning the world title at Saturday Night's Main Event? My heart says yes. My heart says they should put the belt on him, but my mind is saying something else. I'm just trying to see it from the way, you know, WWE has run over the years up until now. I mean, why would they give Jey Uso the belt on a random Saturday Night's Main Event, you know? Why would they end the great reign that is Gunther's title reign at a random event, okay? But again, to my last point, if they really want to make Saturday Night's Main Event a success, put the belt on Jey Uso. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you like these types of videos, hit the like button, hit subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.